What is going on out there, peeps? Alrighty. I've been doing some videos over this presidential seal. I thought you guys might get a kick out of it. It is kind of interesting. I tried looking into it a little bit. I did find some updated news on it that I'll share with you because I'm not so sold on what they're saying is the reason. It might be true, but you'll see what I'm talking about here in just a moment. Before we get started, hit the thumbs up button, because when you do, it helps us get past the algorithm that YouTube puts on us and keeps us from being shadow banned. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. Hey folks, just a quick reminder that back in 2008 and 9, a lot of people lost all of their retirement savings in their 401ks and IRAs because they did not own gold and silver. Yeah, that's right, gold and silver protects you from a market crash. So do yourself a favor, protect your retirement by purchasing gold and silver. You can go to moneymetals.com, reach out to them, and they will help you set yourself up to protect you and your family from having to start all over from scratch. If you're a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and they will send along with your order a free half ounce of silver. So folks, do yourself a favor, head on over to moneymetals.com and protect you and your family from a market crash, as well as inflation. That's right, head on over to Money Metals when you want to buy gold and silver. Keep in mind, if you're a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and you will get a free half ounce of silver. Hey, right now, a special offer for my audiences only. You have a chance to win 100 free American Silver Eagles. That's over $3,000 in value. And all you have to do is enter your email to win. That's it. That's right. There's no obligations to purchase. The link is down below in the description. So head on over there. Enter to win. Yeah, between now and December 31st of this year to enter. The only way you can for sure not win 100 silver American Eagles is by not entering at all. So do yourself a favor and enter your email so you have a chance to win. For those of you looking for my address, there it is right here. As everyone is aware of an alternative website, the link is down below in the description. Over here I post original content as well as other videos that have been banned from YouTube. It costs $3 a month to join for unlimited access, and all proceeds go to finding life's purpose. So come on over there and join us. Beware of scammers. That's right. People posing and pretending to be me. How you can tell us apart is real simple. If you post a comment and I respond, you will see a dark circle around my name. See this? It's either gray or black. I won't be sending you to WhatsApp, and I won't be sending you to Telegram or Telegraph or anything like that, nor would I be asking you for money. From time to time, I will be using material that's considered copywritten. I post this just to show that I am exercising my fair use rights. Okay, quick couple little updates. I know people are like, I thought you were going to talk to Gunther. Yeah, I know you guys. His schedule and my schedule keep missing each other. I did speak to him last night. He wants to definitely do it this week. He is a guy, when you hear what he has to say, the QFS system, he knows about it. He absolutely knows about it. So I'm looking forward to interviewing him. There's other subjects we're going to be touching on as well, but we're going to get that one out of the way first. So it's just a matter of hit and miss. I've been extremely busy. One thing in talking to my staff was this. There's something I used to do that I miss doing, which is going back and doing Q&As. That's the one thing I love doing. It gave me a chance to go through the comments, read them on air, respond to them. I haven't done that in a long time, and it's been bothering me that I haven't been able to do that. So I'm going to start doing that all over again. Okay, as far as this Nesara, Gesara, people are like, is this Nesara, Gesara? It doesn't seem like it's Nesara, Gesara. Yeah, I get it, you guys, but that's the thing. Always look out there, these headlines that go, Nesara, Gesara. And then you go in there and it has nothing to do with Nesara, Gesara. I agree with you. But what I told you what happened was somewhere along the line, Nesara and Gesara merged in with the QAnon movement. And, so these wacky stories are out there, and they're labeled Nesara, Gesara. So anyways, I thought to get your attention, I'll put it like that, so you guys can come check them out, because a lot of you do watch those other videos. And besides, some of this stuff, I thought you might get a kick out, like I said. So I don't know why we call it Nesara, Gesara. If they blend together, why don't we call it Gesara? Oh yeah, that's right. I came up with the word first. We're gonna call it Gesara, which is QAnon and Nesara, Gesara combined. Gesara. What do you think? Anyways, I did a couple of videos, man. Something weird was happening, and that was, I noticed that, okay, first of all, this picture's just freaky, okay? Not sure what's going on here. The lights are on, but nobody is home. Oh, yeah, I wanted to remind everybody, because this was brought to my attention. Look, I put these videos in a playlist. If you come down here underneath my name and hit show more, there's the thing to enter the 100 free ounces. But come here. Just click this. Instead of you having to try to thumb through all of my videos, because that'll take a while. Just click that, and it will take you to a whole list of Nesara Gesara videos. Okay, guys? I just thought I would bring that up one more time. So, I did 2 videos, and I thought it was interesting that they kept blurring out the presidential seal. Now, my first assumption was maybe it has something to do with copyrights. And then they said, well, if he's a president, it shouldn't be a copyright violation. And then I thought, what if, man? What if there is something going on with all these kooky stories that are going out there? Maybe there's something to the story that this guy is not the real deal Holyfield. And if that's the case, maybe that's why they're blurring out the presidential seal. I'm going to get into another area. I'm going to show you an article in which they talk about this. But first, let's respond to some of your posts on here. I know it's been a little while. People just don't know what to believe anymore. We are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Be happy. Listen, I know that more than anybody. Can you imagine this? I constantly get people going, hey, so-and-so said this. So-and-so said that. And it's like, why are these people doing this? Why are they making up these lies? I tell people to stay grounded. My concern is that people are seriously, emotionally vested into this movement. And you have other people out there saying, it's going to happen tomorrow. It's going to happen tomorrow. And all their hopes are riding on this. And when it doesn't happen and they keep falling for it, eventually they start becoming depressed about it. You guys heard the story. We had somebody commit suicide over these videos, okay? Not my videos, but other people's videos. And that's when I said enough is enough. And I had to call people out by name. Usually that's not my business. If you guys, if those people want to go lying to everybody, that's on them. You know what I mean? Just don't fall for it. Be grounded. Tell them to show you proof and stop accepting, oh, we're under NDA or my top secret military. I can't tell you who it is personnel. Don't fall for that, you guys. Okay? So just stay grounded. But I do think something is very, very interesting about the time we are in right now. With you guys, most people don't know this because it's not on mainstream media. But there is uprisings like you would not believe in many countries. I think right now if we keep promoting this version of Nesara Gesara, we can get it done. Because it gets to a point where you're no longer asking for this. You start demanding it. And so people around the world start demanding this list. I'm not talking about the 17 miles of gold and clones and stuff. Come on, guys, get past that. This list here is what I used to do my videos on. By the way, some of these have been updated, so I need to go back and touch on them. But in other words, forgiveness of debt, period. Except for personal debt, I agree with that. If you owe on child support or you owe on, some money you borrow from somebody, then you should take care of that. But I agree with this list. Abolish income tax. Abolish IRS, create flat tax, non-essential, new items only, sales tax revenue for government, increase benefits to senior citizens. Come on, man, they're supposed to be in their golden years. Instead, you got Democratic governors wiping them out by throwing them in facilities with other sick patients. Returns to constitutional law, the real constitutional law, establishes a new presidential and congressional election. I don't know about this. I don't know if you're going to actually see an announcement of Nesara Gesara. I think these things can be done without any kind of real announcement. As far as getting in there a new presidential and congressional elections, look, our Constitution here in the United States allows us to do that. We're just not implementing it. The nation's so divided over stupid things that they can't get together and unify and realize we're being screwed by both parties. Monitor elections and prevent illegal election activities of specialist interest groups. Yeah, that's happening. We already know it's there. Look what they did to 2020. Only part people did something about it. They were so brainwashed about what they heard about Trump that they were just happy to get him out. And they didn't care how they got him out. That's how sad things are. Create a new U.S. Treasury currency. Rainbow currency backed by gold and silver and platinum and precious metals. I don't know about calling it the rainbow currency. I don't care what you call it. I do like that concept dollar, the one that's floating around as the new currency. It's a lie, of course. But I have talked to the artist, the person who designed that dollar. Man, I would love for that to be the new dollars. They're absolutely stunning. But yeah, go back to the gold standards, what we need to do. And I think you're going to see that actually happen. They're going to try to push that CBDC crap on us, but, nah, we're not going to do it. Return to constitutional law. I think we should revamp our entire judiciary system and our court system. I think we should have individuals right now go in and do an evaluation on every judge. We know there are more than a handful of activist judges who have no intentions on upholding the Constitution at all, but instead want to push this agenda. We need to get these people out of there. And if we find, and all these people need truly investigated, all of them. And then let's find out who's been involved with what and who's been involved in crimes. I know this sounds terrible, but take their work computers, take their personal computers, take their phones, and go down the list. And let's start making people accountable for all the crimes they've been committed against humanity and the citizens of their own country. They've been screwing us while they make themselves rich. Our Constitution says whenever our government no longer is there for the rights of the people, but their own personal interests, is when it's time to change our government. So we got to keep that in mind. Institutes U.S. Treasury bank system in alignment with constitutional law. I like to go back to the way it used to be. Eliminate the Federal Reserve System. Again, the Federal Reserve, you guys, is not a government-owned business. It is private. Restores financial privacy. Plus, we need to do something about the social media platforms. Retrains all judges and attorneys in constitutional law. Now, Sheriff Mack has been going around, educating a lot of these sheriffs on constitutional law. I'm always shocked to hear that he's not just brushing them up, but in some cases teaching them. They don't know their rights. They take an oath to uphold the Constitution, but they don't even know anything about the Constitution. They are the supreme law of the land. They're very powerful, our sheriffs are. They have more power in their area than any of our politicians, including the president. They have the right to arrest the president if he commits a crime. That's how powerful the sheriffs are. They are truly our last line of defense. Ceases all aggressive U.S. government military actions worldwide. Establishes peace throughout the world. That'd be nice, but you need everybody to jump on this bandwagon. It doesn't work if it's by yourself. That's what I'm saying right now, with everybody rising up against their governments the way they are. This would be the time to implement this, to demand this. Tell people we're tired of your wars. We want peace. Initiates the first phase of worldwide prosperity, distribution, and vast wealth, which has been accumulating for many years. What I'd like to see is the actual implementation of true capitalism, free market capitalism, not like we have, which is called manipulated capitalism, all right? That's why people are fighting up against it, and they think we should go to communism, because it hasn't done anybody really any good. That's because the rich keep getting rich, because they manipulate the system so they can benefit from it. So we don't want manipulated capitalism. We need really strong, firm laws put into place that are not changed, because that's what happens. One party gets in there, they make a law, then the next one comes in there and they change it to benefit the special interest groups, and then the other party gets in there and does nothing about it. Releases enormous sums of money for humanitarian purposes. Well, you don't need to release huge sums of money. What you could do is just have them go through the budget and start going, what are we spending money on? I don't want to study the dancing habits of transvestites in a nightclub while on ecstasy. I mean, there's stupid studies out there like that. What's its purpose? The truth of the matter is just another way for them to funnel money to people that they want to do things for them. Enables and releases new technology, such as alternative energy devices. Yeah, not just that, but there's a lot more natural healing medicines out there for people. I like to see us go back into that. Right now, the way our system's set up, they don't want you knowing about it. We're finding out now that pine leaf tea, is that what it's called? The pine needles? You make tea out of it. You could Google this yourself. Apparently cures autism, but they would allow it. Okay, so this is the list I'd like to see us go back to. I'd like to see that being pushed and all these people protesting everywhere and start saying, hey, we want this. I wish this video had actually been about Nesara Gesara. It is. It's the revised version of what people are calling it. It's Gesara. That's what it's called now. Pimpy, maybe it's blurred because he isn't the president, and having this seal there would be impersonating the president. Also, I just got a free half ounce from Many Metals. Thanks, you're very welcome. You know, I started to wonder that. I was like, man, maybe there's something to this. As corrupt as our politicians are and as corrupt as the system is, they wouldn't give a crap. So if they're not going to give a crap about you and your health and your well-being and your money and your family and Donna, putting her in the assisted living homes with, you know, positive people and killing her, you think they give a crap about a seal? That's what's blowing me away here. I was wondering what that was about. There was no respect for the thief in command. He is not, and I repeat, not my president. Let's go, Brandon. By the way, I got some Pimpy shirts with Let's Go, Brandon on there. I'm not even kidding. Great catch, Pimpy. The appointees over indigenous lands have been allowing illegal foreigners onto their lands. It was discussed a year or two ago with POTUS, if I remember correctly. So what we're finding out is that there's some weird shenanigans going on tribal lands. We're hearing that they're building these so-called FEMA camps there now, like we see overseas. But the tribal people are allowing it. Yeah, they're getting paid pretty good money. And keep in mind, we don't have to be told about it because they're on sovereign tribal land, which means they're under their own constitution and don't follow ours. So they don't have to inform us about it. I hope that's just BS. I find it hard to believe that the Indians would allow it, given all the years of treatment by the government. I wouldn't trust our government. It's blurred to create questions that make our side look like the conspiracy nuts. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be surprising either. Not to mention the lady with the red scarf clapping behind him. Her hands go in front of his face halfway through. I thought I saw that, and I thought it was weird. They blur it out to take attention off the clone standing. Hey, pimp, I'm not a clone eating popcorn, but there's the seal is copyrighted. Therefore, it is a crime to display it if you are not the press. Yeah, you know, I thought that, but let's go ahead and just get into this. But again, you guys, I'll start going through and making videos, following up on your comments in there. I got away from that, and I got to be honest, it's been bothering me, but I've been so slammed. So the new platform, I haven't been posting up a lot of videos, and people took notice to it, and I said, just there's a reason for it. We are now in studio, and we've been filming a lot of shows, and they're all being put together now, and it's original content that's going to be put on there. I told people that I was going to be trying to swipe up as many videos that are taken off YouTube. You try to catch them over there on the other platforms, and some of them are still there, or some of them get taken down. But anything that had to do with the jab, I wanted to try to catch as much as possible to keep people informed. So I stopped doing that because, you know, there's enough information on the platform that people could really learn from. So I still put something on there, but trust me, I think we just filmed 4 or 5 shows, and as soon as they're done, I'll slap some teasers on here so you can see it's you know, it's me and Doc, so you guys will dig it. So here's what I found as the response to this blurred sign here. You gotta love this. So look how they do this. So it's the Indy 100. They're the most reliable. I'm just kidding. Anyways, conspiracy theorists fixated on the blurred presidential seal at Biden's event. Is this CGI? Well, that wouldn't be CGI necessarily. Just be something there to blur it. Conspiracy theorists are fixated on the blur presidential logo in the video posted by the Vice President. Presidential Joe Biden signed his $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill into law. Harris tweeted a video of this signing in which the presidential logo on the podium is blurred. The blurred logo has sent conspiracy theorists into a frenzy. You can see people saying, why is it blurred? According to federal law, the seal cannot be used for advertisements or campaigning because Harris posted a video from her personal account rather than her official VP account. The seal legally had to be blurred. The seal is almost always blurred unless presented directly from the White House. She is from the White House. So this explanation, there's something about it that doesn't sit right with me. It says the federal law, the seal cannot be used for advertisements. They're not advertising anything. Or campaigning. They're not campaigning for anything. They're just signing a new bill. So I was like, I don't know if I'm believing this. It could be true. But they said it can't be blurred unless presented directly from the White House. Kamala Harris is the vice president. Wouldn't that make her the White House? Maybe there's something I'm missing here. Midas Touch shut down conspiracy theorists in a tweet that included photos from the Trump presidency. Believe it or not, Trump blurred the presidential seal in ads and certain posts as from his personal account as well. The tweet reads, now this is the man who held literal campaign events at the White House, so we cannot explain why he complied with the law here. I saw this and I thought, I don't remember ever seeing the presidential seal blurred when Trump was in office. That would have been flying around everywhere in the social media platforms. So maybe some of you guys might have saw this. Maybe I just missed it. So maybe this is true, but I find it hard to believe because this would have been major news. And I don't think anybody ever brought up the fact that the presidential seal was blurred, because I could see all the nutcracks on the left, all the liberal idiots jumping up and down and laughing about it and mocking it, saying, look, Trump is so disrespected that they blurred out the seal. We didn't hear one peep about the seal being blurred. Might be possible, but I'm finding it real surprising that we didn't hear one thing about it. What do you guys think? The political site also shared a tweet from FactPacked USA that explains the law and shows a screenshot from presidential Joe Biden's official White House account. Yeah, I mean, they're saying what the law is, but does this apply? Are they campaigning? No. Are they doing some form of advertisement? No. I just don't remember them ever blurring the seals out. And so I know they're saying, it's possible, but I'm just saying, anything blurred like this when Trump was in office, we would have heard about it. The people from the left would have had a field day making fun of it. Just like we are over here on the right, okay? So anyways, that is the explanation. I don't know if I fall for it or not. It could be the truth. Maybe it is. But I just think it's weird that while Trump was in office, had that actually happened, I think we would have heard about it. That's just my opinion. You know, they would not have passed up the chance to make fun of Trump. You guys let me know what you think. Anyways, I'll start getting back and doing some Q&A. Sorry, guys, for, not doing it in a while. It's been a little while, and I miss doing it. So that's it for now. Hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely appreciate it. And I'll catch you later. I'm out.